Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. This game marks the end of a road trip for Chicago. They're looking to snag one here before heading back home. And, of course, Anthony Edwards. It's a big day for him playing with his new Bulls teammates for the first time.
And as you were mentioning, I mean, that trade has this team buzzing. You can see it in the warm-up line, how loose and confident they look now with him on that roster.
Kidd with the steal. Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And Saddiq Bey picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Brooks outside. And it's off from three-point range. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Bulls. Here's Şengün. And the layup's good off the glass.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
To the paint. It's stolen by Edwards. Inside. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
To the inside. And stolen by Şengün. Edwards with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Shot clock at 6. The shot by Baylor, no good. Now Kidd. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Şengün. Back to Edwards. Şengün with the ball. Over Brooks. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Mike Malone. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
Excellent, David. Thanks. Well, considering the offensive weapons they're facing, GA, it's understandable that they're concerned.
Yeah, you don't expect to stop that offense altogether, but you hope that you can get enough stops to compete.
Well, have they prepared, number one, and then can they communicate the keys in this game? Everyone needs to be on that same page.
Chicago leading by 4. Pass to Bey. Kicks it out to Siakam. And here is Kidd. Chicago needs to get a shot off. And Edwards with the stuff.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Hero attacking. And he lays it straight in.
In the flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero is a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner.
He really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
And here is Hero. Following the three-pointer by Siakam. Launches it. Rebound by the Bulls. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Outside Kidd. Pass to Şengün. Over Hernangomez. Şengün, no good. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Westbrook. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And what you expect from Russell is that right there. Find a way to get into the lane and make something happen.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Good if it goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bulls lead by 5. And back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
The Nuggets trailed by 5. Brooks outside. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Playing games at altitude here in Denver, Brent. How does it affect the player?
Well, you could say it's mental, but I could tell you from experience, Kevin, it is physical. I mean, it does hit you, and you got to get past that early burn before you can get back into the endurance part of your conditioning.
Curry with a wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
And the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Curry is just lethal from outside.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. On you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. But the ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Pass to Siakam. Here's Şengün. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Outside Edwards. Top of the key, Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Gobert, the screen. Curry outside. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 8 points.
It's not talked about a lot, but Steph is fast. So whether he's firing or passing, the defense is pretty much on their heels, especially in the screen and roll.
Pass to Siakam. Now Şengün. And Siakam has it in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Siakam's got 4 this quarter.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 6-point game. It's Beasley on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper.
More and more as a reliable spot-up shooter, Beasley with the feet set knocks it in.
Now here's Brogdon. Kicks it out to Allen. And stolen by Wagner. Westbrook with it. Brogdon picks him up. Right side Westbrook. .135 left now here in the second. Puts it up. And it's Denver scoring again.
Well, Westbrook involving his teammates is one thing, but not missing guys wide open, that helps.
Brogdon outside. Pass to Siakam. On the wing, Green. Back to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And it's Beasley in the corner. Hernan Gomez with the ball. Covered by Siakam. Westbrook with the steal. Over in the corner, Hero. Puts up a 3. Westbrook can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 3. Down low. Here's Brogdon. It's hauled in by Hero.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
It's Beasley on the wing. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Checking in the game for your Nuggets.
So here's Westbrook. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And stolen by Siakam. To the middle. Here's Brogdon. Allen right side for 3. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls out front, up by 3. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Bay. Inside. Şengün. Powered down with both hands.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Saddiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch and shoot triples made in the NBA.
The Bulls leading by 5. Curry with the steal. They double team Curry. Elgin Baylor on the wing. The 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Greg, you were talking about how Bay is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
So you want to get your coach fired up? Do something like that right there. That kind of loss of concentration will drive your coach crazy.
There's the triple. Bay, no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 5. And stolen by Şengün. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Baylor. And here is Curry. He's got 8. Baylor gets the bucket.
The vision Curry has on the floor. We've seen him put those goggles up from time to time. He easily spots a ready shooter. That's
to the paint. Here's Kidd. A shot. No problem on the jumper in close. And the Bulls lead by 5.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the final. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
The Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
They set the pick. Back to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Beasley for 3. Here's Baylor. Pass to Hero. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Into the lane. Makes it off the glass.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Outside Kidd. Tries a 3. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback. Şengün's got 4 points this quarter.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Outside Hero. Taken away by Kidd. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Pass to Şengün. And Siakam has it in the corner. Outside Kidd. 6 to shoot. Off target with his 3. The Nuggets trailed by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's 53 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those 2.
Denver calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Pass to Green. Now here is Poeltl. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Allen for the 3. No good on that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook with it. Now Hernangomez. Pass to Wagner. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there at his size with that kind of touch. That is money.
The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 4. We've got more in store for you.
The Bulls.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Curry. Pass to Westbrook. Nobody near Williams. No good from outside. The Bulls leading by 4. AT that time from Curry. It's Gobert with the ball for the Nuggets. The shot by Curry. No good off the back of the rim. And here are the Bulls now. Siakam left side. Back to Bay. Pass to Şengün. Kidd with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Gobert. That one falls.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Bay. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And stolen by Bay. Edwards with it. Westbrook picks him up. Bay wide open, and he fires. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Chicago.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up.
And more artwork from the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Curry making it look easy.
Substitution for your Nuggets, Dillon Brooks.
Now Curry from deep. Right side Baylor. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Curry does a great job of selling that up fake, and he forces the D to react, and they make the mistake.
And both free throws good for Curry. The Bulls leading by 9. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Kidd. Baylor with the steal. A finish. And finished off by Williams.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Şengün. Bay with it. 5 to shoot. Back to Şengün. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Gobert the screen. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Curry can't get it to go.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And again, Chicago turns it over. 1:21 left here in the fourth quarter.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
And so Baylor nails both of them. 1:16 left to play here in the fourth. Taken away by Kidd. Over in the corner, Edwards. Here's the 3. Bay, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Edwards looking it over. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
That's his second personal foul. Third team.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within single digits. And so Baylor nails both of them. 20 seconds left in the game. Now here's Kidd. So the Bulls win it, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, GM.
That show a heart, there ain't no beating making. I might turn my chances to a mansion and the Atlas to attention. I need millions in my pension. All them things that I want expensive. I put it all in the rest on the checklist. Please don't ask why I move so restless. You know the prodigy taking effect. Don't hear the hate till they say it direct. Either way, I won't give them no breath. Long as I got my deposit in check. I might be the illest if I ain't eject. I might need some healing, I probably repent. I'm always willing to make me a move like when I collect. Used through the city, no civil unrest in a way, trying to get my people out of debt. You know the spirit's blowing out his chest. I got a whole lot of soul to project, yeah. And I can't lie, I've been pulling all these strings. Now my hands tied, know they love to kick you when you down, so I stay. I ain't got the time, baby girl, I'm trying to take time. They threw dirt all on my name, I came back making landslides. It's that get the people moving like a gas line. It's that show a heart, there ain't no beating making. I might turn my chances to a mansion in the Atlas too. Look, everything you see I got from hard work. No cap, let them kill my flame before I start first. No fact, let them run their mouth until they jaws hurt. How you trying to walk before you crawl first? I used to be so on the fence that I rose to defense of myself that they shook like oh. Soon as I noticed the rift and I broke it and split, my slice of the pie don't fall. I let the fire inside of me grow, trying to deny me.
come down.
caddy coops. I was broke, threw me an alley-oop. Then from Houston and drove it through Baton Rouge. You ain't never seen a pilot band stop. I'm in the spot, racks on garbage can shots with more. Cause who get more man got? I'm an old school, my morals come from the past. As long as I'm rich, I make the pump the gas. Call for it when I thought you least well one that I know you broke. I'm not none of them you want to gas. Nah. And that 01 drought had them pulling out old money with the sour smell. 08 drought, the ghetto still crowded still. I went to work with a power drill.
Every corner on smash. This is facts. Don't go nowhere without my. Even in Hollywood. I had to mail them back. Relax as soon as they slip. That's when we. Yo, my youngin' coming through and he gon' Leo on the news. That's what they gon' see, yo. Picture me rolling in a new Billy truck.